Good morning, dear students. Today, as you can see on the screen, we are going to start a new lesson, that is A Tale of Two Birds. This is the first lesson of your supplementary book. The book's name is A Pact with the Sun. At first, try to understand the meaning of the lesson. The word tale. Tale means an imaginary story. It could be an ancient one, means an imaginary or a fictional story. Now we are going to start this lesson. At first, there are some clues as you can see here. A mother bird and her two young ones lived in a forest. The mother was killed in a storm, and the young birds were separated from each other. Each found a different home. So now we are starting the lesson. These were just clues to understand the lesson well. So back camera is over. We are starting it now. हाँ sir. Back camera. Okay, now we are starting now. There was some notification, that is why I have to leave now. So we are starting it again. There once lived a bird and her two newborn babies in the forest. They had a nest in a tall, shady tree, and there the mother bird took care of her little ones day and night. So there lived two newborn babies with their mother, and they used to live in a nest, and the nest was on a tall and shady tree. Is that clear? And the mother used to take care of these little birds. One day there was a big storm. There was thunder, lightning, and rain, and the wind blew down many trees. So what happened? One day there came a storm. That was a big storm. As you have seen, now these days we are also facing the problem. We are also watching the thunder and lightning in the sky. That was the same thing happened there in the forest. But there also came a strong wind which blew down many trees. Because of the strong wind, too many trees also blew down. Now the tall tree in which the birds lived also came down. A big heavy branch hit the nest and killed the bird. So what happened? This is an important point, important stage of the story. When the tree was uprooted, when the tree also gone down, unfortunately a big branch of a tree hits the nest and killed the bird. Means the mother of two babies were killed by a branch. Unfortunately for the baby birds, the strong wind blew them away to the other side of the forest. One of them came down near a cave where a gang of robbers lived. The other landed outside a rishis ashram a little distant away. Now what happened after that? A strong wind blew them away to the other side of the forest, and after that, when their mother was killed by hitting a branch, both of them were separated, and one of them came down near the cave where used to live the gang of robbers. As we have already studied in collective nouns that the group of robbers is called gang. The word is there. The other landed outside a rishis ashram a little distant away. So both the babies was separated from each other. One was landed near a cave where the robbers used to live, and the second was landed where a rishis ashram was there. Now we are going to continue it. As you can see in the pictures, lightning, rain, and we are moving it now. Okay, day passed and the baby birds became big birds. One day the king of the country came to the forest to hunt. He saw a deer and rode after it. It ran It ran deep into the forest, followed by the king. Soon the king lost his way and did not know where he was. As you have already seen in too many serials in TV also, that in ancient days the king used to go for a hunt in the forest. So this time there was also a king who was on the hunts of bird. Now the birds who was separated from each other, now they have become young. Now what happens when a king went to the forest for hunting? The king saw a deer and he rode after it. The king was on his horse. This is rode, RODE. This is the second form of ride. Means rode means past. Is that clear? Means that he was riding on the horse and he was chasing the deer in the forest. Now what happens next? It ran deep into the forest, followed by the king, and the deer was running. The deer went into the deep forest, and the king also followed him. Soon the king lost his way and did not know where he was. So, what happened after some time? The king lost the way, means that he was unable, he was confused that where to go and how to get rid of this forest. He rode on for a long time till he came to the other side of the forest. Very tired by now, he got off his horse and sat down under a tree that stood near a cave. So, what happened after that? He rode for a long time and now he has reached to the other side of the forest. He is very much tired. Is that clear? He is very much tired and he is got off. Got off means he came down from his horse and sat down under the tree that stood near the cave. Now, please try to understand that that was the same cave where the first baby bird was landed after the storm. Suddenly, he heard a voice cry out, "Quick, hurry up, there is someone under the tree. Come and take his jewels and his horse." So, suddenly, when he was resting under the tree, a sound came, "Quick, hurry up." And the sound in that sound, the king was listening that there was someone under the tree. Come and take his jewels and his horse. Hurry, or else he will be slip away. So the king heard a sound that someone is calling to the others that quick, quick, there is someone under the tree and take his all jewels and his horse also, otherwise he will be slip away. Is that clear? The king was amazed. He looked up and saw a big brown bird on the tree under which he was sitting. Now he was very amazed and when he heard that sound, he looked around and when he saw towards the tree and he saw that there was a brown colored bird sitting on the tree. He also heard faint noises issuing from the cave. He quickly got onto his horse and rode away as fast as he could. So after when he was amazed after listening the sound of the bird, that the bird was calling to the other peoples. Now after that the king also got confused and he was also fearful, so he got on to his horse, means he again was on his horse and rode away as fast as he could, means that he was get away from that forest.